Breaking news, baby. Your boy Step Back. Yeah, I'm watching that show up top. Y'all brothers know what it is. Fresh and fit, man. I like watching it. I've been watching that show a little bit here and there and a lot of other different male positive shows for a while. And I find it entertaining, just as I find the NBA entertaining. Shout outs to the boys in the NBA and what they making, man. Forget about it. $133 million. Lord God, help me. Hey, slow down, Miranda, whatever the hell name it is. Breaking news, Mr. Ayton. How about this? 4 years, 133 million. Whew. 133 million. Whew. Talk about living a lifestyle. He's a big center that can score. Probably came in as one of the better scoring big men in the NBA from the get-go. Not utilizing that with the Suns. They really don't feature him in that way. But at some point in time in his career, he was a very above average center, in my opinion. So if we go into the stat books, let's get into busyness, man. You know what it is. CBS Sports. You know what it is. Yeah, I'm car hunting right now, even with the recession. It is what it is. CBS Sports NBA. Sometimes we need a toy just to keep us motivated. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to get busy like that. So now, yeah, we're going to get into that in a second. But let's get into, that Mitchell shit. That's going to be its own video. That may be some live type shit. But let's get into what's happening with Ayton in his career, right? What has he done as a progression as an NBA player that warrants him to make $133 million? It may not be what exactly Ayton has done, but it may be what have others got paid. Matter of fact, let me just get to that real quick, right? Joseph Nurkic, I believe, was a solid center, broke his leg. I mean, that's what really was his setback, all right? Nurkic, let's get into Nurkic business, all right? Nurkic, Jusuf Nurkic, my man Nurkic. I was supposed to go to Miami, but I did not. He got 4 years, $70 million. Okay. Very interesting that he took that. Is he at this stage? Let me tell you something. Joseph Nurkic, a couple years back, before the horrible leg injury, he was trending. I'm being serious. He was trending to be fucking with Mr. Jokic from Denver. I mean, not passing wise, but he was trending in a certain way. I'm not gonna front, all right? So to see this movement from Nurkic, 4 years, 70 million, 15 million a pop, I can't lie to you. I'm a little bit scratching my head on the Ayton. Are they similar? No, but your Ayton is asking for $63 million more than this guy. All right? $63 million more than Nurkic. So let's get into Nurkic stats. Let's just do it like this, all right? I'm going to compare, and again, not the same place. 21 22, 15 points per game, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. It looks like, is that 2010? Yeah. 15 12, right? 15 11 right in my face. I can't round it up. It's too low, all right? That's what he did last year. And if we look at his overall stat percentage, because that's how you have to do it. You have to compare the brothers, man. You gotta get the feel of what it has been to really feel what he could be. Solid career. I forgot. I may have been that 19 season. I thought it may have been a season. He looked like he was training high. But he's been a double-double guy most of his career since 16. Okay, 5 years in. Double-double, 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 double-double. Crazy. 7 years in. How old is the kid, man? Help me out. How old is Nurkic? The first thing you want to see is fucking age, right? Jesus Christ. They can't do that for you. But, I mean, I'm assuming he probably came in, in the NBA. He's probably 27, 28, right? It is, that's kind of how things run over in the NBA as young as they get these cats. The only thing, he hasn't been healthy, so see the demerits there. 8 games in 19, 37 games in 20. So it was a season before that, okay? He was, it was 18 where he had this coming out party. You saw that 15 and 10. Looks like he had 3 years of that, to be honest, and that's very good for an NBA center. Was behind Jokic, wasn't doing much. Well, actually, he was. He wasn't too bad. 8 and 6. Now let's get into Deandre Ayton, because I think they're comparable in my opinion. Ayton can do a little bit more scoring, a higher up draft pick. Let's go into Ayton's career. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if they match this. You know, I don't know if they match this. Okay, younger player, played 20 something, 23, 22, somewhere around there. But you see where I'm getting at. You see why I'm the dominance of basketball. You thought I was going there for no reason, right? Like they get comparable. Now you're looking at the stats. Like okay, they comparable. Yes, they are. Okay, they can do similar things. Ayton has a little bit more range. Okay, I'm not sure if you get now. Now let's get into the free agency, center free agency, because Ayton may clog the lane. All right, and you got a guy like Chris Paul. Chris Paul makes you good, and the argument is you bring anything in there with Chris Paul, be stupid, right? So DeMarcus Cousins could easily fill in. I'm not gonna lie to you, could easily fill in the role that Mister what you call it has. Okay, your boy, Mr. Ayton. All right, easily, my opinion. Let's look who's available and see what they should. Is Mo Bamba still available? Boom Bamba? Bamba, not as ambidextrous, not as handle happy, not as fluid offensively. But if you're doing the run and jump shit, he got it, right? I heard JaVale McGee may be gone from Phoenix to Dallas. I heard he may have went somewhere. So we got to figure that out. From Phoenix to Dallas, Orlando re-signed. Okay, looks like they re-signed these guys. Mitchell, unrestricted. Again, there's a Drummond, I believe, signed to Chicago. Wow, they're all taken. They're in trouble here. So here goes the TBDs. Deandre Ayton, he's the latest of the upheaval because everyone else went. They waited too fucking long. All right, Thomas Bryant, LAL. Oh, LAL looking good, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, the Bobos re-signed. This is interesting. This is very interesting for the squad. Trey may be in the balance here. Our re-signment trade. Dwight Howard, Ed Davis, Hassan Whiteside is interesting. Doesn't have the movement. Cousins to me is a clear bona fide. Pick him up. Luka Garza is very interesting. A sleeper pick if you know what you're doing. My opinion, has the range and can do the job. May not be as athletic, but Luka Garza, no doubt about it, could be something very beneficial. I like what I'm seeing here in this NBA and the moves that could be made, right? But right now, DeAndre Ayton, what does he do for the Indiana Pacers if they were to keep him with this new core that they just brought to the table? We got to look at that real quick and look at the depth chart. CBS Sports, NBA, Indiana Pacers depth chart. You know what it is. Let's get into that and get busy. If I'm being forward, I'm just gonna hop on one of these shits and then change it over. You know what I mean? Because I think it has a thing on the corner. Come on, my dudes. Come on, don't do that. No, we don't do that. Let's get into the beautiful Indiana Pacers roster. And let's truly make some noise here, okay? Let's look at the depth chart, how that's really spinning and moving, okay? TJ McConnell, okay, that's cool. Burton, cool. Hield, cool. Brissett, cool. Turner, cool. What do you do with Turner? Okay, that's interesting there and a very, very topic of conversation. Power forward, Jabari Smith came from Phoenix. All right, he may join his brother there. Duarte, I don't know why they got him as the backup. This is tough. This is a tough lineup. Low key, they rebuild it pretty quickly. They just need a point guard. I put Halliburton at the point guard, Mathurin at the 2. But the argument is, why isn't Duarte at the 2? That's the argument, and I'm not sure what the hell's going on. They have a glut at the shooting guard position and the small forward that they have to figure out. I think you make a move and try to get a big long on this team. I love what I saw out of Isaiah Jackson from the Summer League. Yeah, this turned into a Pacers fucking review, but it is what it is. I think Jackson moves into the starter role. Turner wants to get out, but in my opinion, with Ayton, not a bad move. And guess what? They've rebuilt pretty quickly. They don't look too bad, right? And they got Aaron Naismith, Stauskas from some shooters. Don't be surprised with good coach. The Brown was their draft pick. Oh wow. Oh it's only me. I could do this for you. These guys ain't in the streets. Pacers look good, guys. Yo, Pacers look pretty good, and this Ayton pickup really makes him even more dangerous. I'm actually scared with the pickup of Ayton. along with Turner maybe as a backup. That 1-2, I like that. Maybe Turner at the 4, maybe Jackson as the backup, right? Then you got your small forward position. I would go with somebody bigger, right? Brissett or Naismith or one of those guys. Maybe Maturin's really 6'6", 6'7". Maybe Maturin, I like his size. That small forward, he's big enough, big muscle head. They got a defensive guy and Kedrick Brown, right? He can come off the bench and play either the power forward or small forward for some bench help, right? Brissett's there as well. Stevenson, if you want to. Shooting guard, you're loaded up, right? Duarte, right? Duarte, Hield at the shooting guard position. And then the point guard position is the only letdown. But Andrew Nebhart looks good in the summer league. Tyrese Halliburton and Nebhart, I think, will be special. I'm not sure about Dwayne Washington Jr., but he's on the roster. Lance Stevenson can also play it. They got a squad. Great rebuild, great movement. That quick, okay? Good job if they're able to get him. Ayton to the Pacers. I think they will be in playoff contention immediately with the squad. You heard it here first. Your boy Step Back Mikey. I'm signing off. Yeah, the teams just keep getting better. NBA is loaded, baby. Just make the moves. I'm gone. Peace.